Hi, my name is Alan Mateo, and this is a presentation on the WWBA United Youth Baseball. The WWBA stands for the World Wombat Association. This is a tournament hosted by Perfect Game each summer, which is held in Marietta, Georgia, for between the ages of 14 and 18. Over 300 teams compete each year, and this is a big exposure for high school kids since college and pro scouts are present at this tournament. Over 300 teams from around the country compete over a week-long period. Multiple high schools and complexes used outside of the main complex at East Cobb. These teams include the Kings National, which is out of Virginia, the East Cobb Astros out of Georgia, the Chi-Town Cream out of Illinois, and FTP Baseball out of Florida. And mention as well, teams from Canada and also Puerto Rico come to this tournament to compete. This is a huge tournament that involves the best players in the country coming to one location each summer to compete against each other. The facilities here at East Cobb are tremendous. All 8 fields are synthetic turf with bleacher seating available, and each field has bullpens and batting cages, as well as concessions. The main team is the East Cobb Astros, and they have an indoor facility that is only available to them, which gives them a home field advantage. And as you see on the bottom right, this is what the complex used to look like before it was turfed out a few years ago, as it was a natural grass and dirt surface with 3 main fields for the 14 to 18U stages and also 5 main fields for the 7 to 13U kids. And as you see at the top, this is now what the fields all look like now with turf as it was done a few years ago. Transportation is very simple here at East Cobb. They offer a parking lot, and also the adjacent Kell High School, which is on the left of the East Cobb complex, also offers another parking lot, which accommodates everybody. It is free. You do not have to pay for the parking at this complex, and as well on top of that, each high school and complex that is used for the WWBA also has parking available, since it is not just the East Cobb complex. Since there's over 300 teams, not everybody can play at the same place at the same time. So local high schools and complexes around Metro Atlanta are used, such as the one on the bottom here. This is the Brookfront Field in Dunwoody, which is located right outside of Atlanta, and this is one of the main fields that are used in the WBA. There is not much available for accommodations for the disabled. There are ramps available for wheelchair access, and it is very easy to access the entrance of the East Cobb complex, since it is a ramp that goes down into the fields, which makes it very simple for wheelchairs to go down on. There is also handicap parking within the lot on both the East Cobb side and the Kell High School side. And each complex and facility that is also used within the WWBA also has their own parking lots available with handicap parking as well. With the tournament taking place in Metro Atlanta, there's really not a wrong option when it comes to places to eat. But these are a few places here that are nearby the facility that allow for a comfortable dining experience while people stay here in East Cobb. First is Hoagie Bros, which is $10 to $20 and 7 minutes and 3.1 miles away from Canton Road, which is in Marietta. This place offers sandwiches and also fries, things of that nature. And along that is the Windy City Grill, which is a reminiscence of Chicago. And that is also $10 to $20 per person, which is 5 minutes, 2.4 miles away from the East Cobb facility in Canton Road, also in Marietta. And there's a breakfast place named the Rise and Dine Family Restaurant, $10 to $20, which is 9 minutes, 5 miles away, located in Bills Ferry Road, all in Marietta. As I mentioned before, the East Cobb facility is located in Metro Atlanta, and there are many places to be able to stay at. But first, the first place that we will talk about is the Hampton Inn in Woodstock. It's $89 a night, 7 minutes, 3 miles away, located in Parkway 575 in Woodstock. Second is the Embassy Suites by Hilton, which is $116 a night, 11 minutes, 5.6 miles in Chastain, located in Chastain Road in Kennesaw. And lastly, the Sleep Inn and Suites at Kennesaw State, which is the cheapest option, $66 a night, 10 minutes, 5.8 miles away, located in George Busby Parkway, and is right by nearby Kennesaw State University, a prominent big Division I baseball school that has local coaches come out to the WWBA each year to scout out local talent. There are 3 local activities within this presentation. The first one is the Atlanta Braves. Going to an Atlanta Braves game in the Battery is a wonderful experience. It is located in Smyrna, Georgia, 21 minutes, 15 miles away from the East Cobb complex. And it always has a strong atmosphere, high energy, great fan experience. The Battery is a terrific place to be at. It offers bars and restaurants and also shops to go to. And it also has the Roxy Theater where concerts and also Broadway shows are held. And the Braves are one of the most prominent teams in the big leagues right now, with players like Ronald Acuna, Spencer Strider leading the way. They're always a fun watch, and kids always want to be like the big leaguers. And any opportunity the people can get to see one of the best teams in the league compete, especially when they are not from the Atlanta area, it is always a memorable experience. One of the growing attractions in Metro Atlanta is the Marietta Square has become a big tourist spot over the past few years. 17 minutes, 10 miles away from the East Cobb complex. And it offers a lot of many local businesses, very small businesses, such as Marietta Pizza Company, Tiny Bubbles Bubble Tea, Earl and Richard Smith Stand Theater. And there's also a local park with a stage on set that holds concerts and also local shows. And it's overall a very family friendly place. A lot of things to do here. There's also ice cream to go get here. And there's also a lot of history here. A very famous railroad track runs through the Marietta Square, and it has always just been a staple of this community and something that everybody should check out if they are ever in East Cobb. And the last activity is located in downtown Atlanta, the Georgia Aquarium. It is one of the most renowned aquariums in the entire country, and it's 31 minutes, 26 miles away, a little bit more out, but tickets start at $39.99 and is located in Olympic Park, where the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta were held. And the College Football Hall of Fame is also here, as well as the World of Coca-Cola and CNN headquarters as well. And Midtown Atlanta is right there. This is a place that, besides the aquarium, offers a lot to do, and it is something that people come each year to do. Atlanta's Metro Atlanta, Midtown Atlanta, downtown Atlanta is always filled with tourists checking out all the great places to see, and the Georgia Aquarium is no different. And with everything else that you can do at this place is a staple to check out while you are here at East Cobb. The benefit to the community the WWBA brings is that it brings different people from around America to one place, and also the world, with teams coming from Canada and also Puerto Rico, as mentioned before. High schoolers get to showcase their skills in front of high-profile scouts, such as college coaches and professional organizations. It allows for investments, since donors see that this tournament has been able to sustain a lot of people and has brought in a lot of revenue. People will begin to donate money, and that is shown with the turf that is now at East Cobb. Job creation is also increased due to the amount of people that are needed to make this tournament run. Many young adults are working these tournaments as concession workers or gatekeepers taking tickets, and it allows for building of resumes and allows for a very good job creation. Increased revenue for local businesses. Many of the local shops and restaurants here benefit from many people coming in at once to this tournament, since people need places to eat, people need places to stay, and they are the local options that allow for very much so an easy path to be able to accommodate their needs. And also grows pride within this community. East Cobb is known for baseball. It has produced so many great baseball players. Jason Hayward, Dansby Swanson, Tamar Johnson, Harry Ford, all these guys that are now either playing in the big leagues or they are prominent pro prospects. I've all played at East Cobb. They have all played in the WWBA, and it has had a very strong track record of showing that this tournament can produce some of the best talent in the world. And these are my resources. And thank you for listening. This is the end.